excited being here. It took a lot to be here. I know that we've got some busyness going on. And I did a devotion last Wednesday about a new thing. God is doing a new thing, right? And I'm grateful for the new thing. But sometimes that new thing is hard because it's uncomfortable, it's tiring, and we just don't know what that new thing is going to bring. But for an example, we got a new thing of someone got a brand new car today. Glory, right? Amen. So she hasn't even been home. She came straight from work, from the dealership to here. Congratulations, Sheena. I'm so excited. And she said she's not going to let anybody drive it. There's a camera right there. I know down deep in my heart that when you serve God, He blesses you. I know that car was a long time coming, you know. And a new thing in my life is I got a new job. My new boss is here. So I want to welcome Mr. Loretta. I'm going to recommend do a shameless plug. Charlie's Auto Care. I'm the receptionist there. And just because you work in a car mechanic place does not mean you know things about mechanics. I'm learning a lot there. But there's a lot of applications, and I thank you so much, Ms. Loretta, for being here. I can't tell you, what a blessing it is. We pray. Where can you do this? We're throughout the day, we're talking about God, and I'm getting paid to do this? It's something that, it's definitely a blessing from the Lord, and when God closes a door, and you don't know why He closes the door, and you get your feelings hurt because you get discouraged, and then there's someone that recommends you. I'm going to shout out, I'm shouting out for a lot of people, but Mo recommended me. And just based on her recommendation, your connections are everything. Who you're connected to is going to open doors for you. You've never done it. A year ago, I was super discouraged, but I thought I had something, and just God is revealing to me some things, little by little, because if He reveals things to you at that time, you just can't take it, right? So there's got to be some growth, and there's been some growth in this year, and God is doing a new thing. So I'm grateful for that, but it is a little bit challenging because I got my new job, I have Remarkable, and I have a middle schooler. Oh my goodness! Yes, he goes to 6th grade. And then I have a kindergarten. So I'm very, very grateful for this new season, but I want to tell you this, God, there's always something that says, God will never give you more than you can handle, but that's a lie. That's a lie. God will give you, so that you're depending on Him. So that is a lie. God will give you more than you can handle, so you can put your full trust in Him. So let's pray. God, I thank you so much for this time, God. I thank you for the new thing that you're doing in each one of our lives, God. I thank you for that new vehicle. I thank you for my new job, God. I thank you for the new relationships that are blossoming here, God. God, I thank you for, even though we might be uncomfortable in the position that we're in, God, you are going to give us the things that we need. You're going to give us the strength, the wisdom, and the confidence that we need to be successful, God. And even if it doesn't look successful, in the end, you are going to help us to be like diamonds, that we are shining as we are reflecting you. God, I pray that every word that I say tonight will be exactly from you, God. I won't say one and or but or if it's not from you, God. But I pray that this will be an encouragement, not only for the women here, God, but just that you will speak to me as well. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So, tonight we're going to talk about part of service. And it's dark. Is it really bad to turn these lights off? I'm sorry. I know that I just feel like it's a little dark. But shout out to my mom and dad that just came. I would have let you. So this year we decided, the leadership team decided that we're going to do the whole thing, a woman after God's own heart. And every different remarkable meeting, we do something that has to do with becoming a woman after God's own heart. And when we're serving, that's how we are looking like women after God's own heart. And so tonight we're going to talk about this girl named Tabitha. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her. I've heard of her, but really never dug deep into her. But she's also known as Dorcas. So if you see Tabitha and Dorcas, you know that they're the same person. But we're going to go right to the scripture of Acts 9:36 through 43. If you have your Bibles, if you'll turn to that, we're going to read this whole passage and just lay down the framework. One thing that one of my mentors, Mo, says is that, women want to get in the Word, right? We have to get our minds right. And sometimes people don't want to get into the Word because they think, oh man, that's just a little bit too much. But man, we got to get into the Word. We got to get right into what God is trying to say to us. So we're going to read right from the PowerPoint. In Joppa, there was a disciple named Tabitha. In Greek, her name is Dorcas. She was always doing good and helping the poor. About that time, she became sick and died, and her body was washed and placed in an upstairs room. Lydia was near Joppa. So when the disciples heard that Peter was in Lydia, they sent two men to meet him and urged him, please come at once. Peter went with them, and when he arrived, he was taken upstairs to the room. All the widows stood around him, crying and showing him their robes and other clothing that Dorcas Tabitha had made while she was still with him. And I was like, man, that's so good. There's so many nuggets in there. And I don't know, have anybody ever really read Tabitha? Oh, you have? Okay, anybody else? I know that I have. I've breezed through. There's so much goodness in this passage. But the first one that I see, because I like to go really deep in, is the first thing that they say in verse 36 is that she was a disciple. Before they say that she was a woman, before they said what she looked like, before whether she was a teacher or if she was this, they said that she was a disciple. And a lot of times when we think about a disciple, we think about men. Right? We think about the 12 disciples in the Bible. We don't really refer to that, but we are disciples. And so I get into the disciple, and what a disciple is a follower. And I love this definition. It's one who gives full loyalty and support to another. Oh man. A disciple may attach themselves either to the person or beliefs of another. And see, God says for us to go make disciples of all men. Baptizing them in the name of the Holy Spirit. But one thing that is so critical that we do, that we're always disciples of Him and not man. And I know that I have, I put different men or women on a pedestal, and I become a disciple of them. And men and women will fail you. They'll fail you every time. And I know that I fail too. So I know that I'm not perfect. But it's so important that we give full loyalty to Jesus Christ. And I want to ask you, are you a disciple or are you just a believer? Because we can all be believers. But it says in the Bible that even the demons and the devil believes and they shudder. They're scared. And sometimes we don't even show him the respect, right? We don't shudder. We don't have that respect for him. But it says right there that that are you a disciple of Jesus or are you just a believer? Because a lot of times I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, but are you giving that full loyalty? Are you giving that full support? Are you attaching yourself to the Word and not just what people tell you, but are you getting into Scripture? You see, tonight we're going to talk about 3 points as part of service. And the first point is she was always doing good and helping the poor. Tabitha realized it wasn't about her. A lot of times we think, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And we think about just ourselves and our families. But Tabitha, we read in that scripture that she said, it wasn't about her. It says right there that she was full. She was always doing good. And I looked up the word always, and it means full. And I love that definition. It means bursting. She was bursting with deeds that were generous. Can people say that about you? Are you bursting to do good things? Or are you bursting to do something else? Like, are you bursting with complaining or gossip? You see, Tabitha lived an outward-focused life. She realized it wasn't about her. And she had a really great reputation. Joppa read that. And my mom always tells me that the most precious thing that you'll ever have is your testimony. Nobody can take that testimony away. And nobody took Tabitha's testimony. She was a woman full of good works. You think I think about what is good works? What is good works for us? Well, for Tabitha, it was making garments. She reminded people, because it said in Scripture, that she helped the poor and the widows. Now, these poor and the widows were often people that were forgotten. These widows were these widows were women that their husbands died, and they probably didn't have a son, and then the next line goes to the brother, and the next line goes to the dad, and then if they don't have those men in their lives, they have to beg. And, at the temple gates, it said that the widows were begging. And it says in Scripture time and time again that we're supposed to help the widows. We're supposed to love the widows. We're supposed to provide for the widows. And that's what Tabitha did. But she didn't even only she helped the poor. There's a lot of poor people. And they don't always smell good. They don't always look good. But those are the ones that God called us to do good works. I have no doubt while she was doing garments, she was sewing those garments, she was telling about her faith. When we do good things, we need to tell about our faith. We don't just be like, okay, I bless them, but I don't want to talk about my faith. I saw this quote, and it was really good. It says, remember, God can make His presence known to someone else through your presence. God can use your faithfulness to show God's faithfulness. Man, people are looking at us. What did she do? What did this hero of the church do? And I say hero because not a lot of women were mentioned in the Bible. So every time a woman was mentioned, I'm going to call her a hero. But she made clothes day after day. She was sewing. She sewed so that these widows with something so common, they had something warm to wear. She did it again and again. She did this ordinary thing, but it became extraordinary because she did it again and again. You see, it's so important for you to be consistent because people quit on things when God's not done putting you through what you're supposed to do. Amen. You see, these clothes represented something to these people. It meant warmth, and it meant dignity and hope. I went and did some school shopping last weekend, this tax free, and I want my kids to look good, right? Because you know what, that gives them confidence. And I want to make sure I got my new shirt. I feel confident in my new shirt that famous, again, shameless plug, I'm going to print this out. But you feel confident when you have something new. And so she was giving them confidence. You see, I can guarantee you that at first, probably Tabitha's clothes weren't really pretty. They might have looked like this. On to the next slide. Anybody remember this episode? Vanessa Huxtable, took a sewing class or whatever. I'm showing my age totally. You might not know about this episode, but he told her to design to sew this shirt, and she's like, I got you, brother, I got you. And then she came up with this. And so I imagine Tabitha, her first clothes might have looked like this, but you know what, they didn't care. It was warm, and it was something that covered the holes and the dirt of their garments. You see, it's so important that we are cautious about bailing on something, just because we're losing interest in it, because we get bored with it. You see, that repetition is building something in you. It might not be even for somebody else, but it might be for you. You know, I'm pretty consistent on my Sochi Saturday devotions. You don't know, I do a Facebook Live every Saturday where I do about a 15-20 minute devotion. And man, there's sometimes I do not want to do it. And I'm like, Stephen, I do it every Saturday. I don't want to do it. He's like, no, you have to be consistent. And I remember a year ago when I would look to who watched it, if I got the likes, how many views, and it wasn't like God really revealed to me that it's not about the likes, it's not about the views. It was more of Him building in me to make me a better teacher. Right? And it's not only about that, but every time I have to do a devotion, I have to get the Word. So it's preparing me, even though like something, it might be like that steady consistency that's so important. Number 2, her testimony went far. Like I said, the only thing that you have is your testimony. You can always pray for God to forgive you, but it's that testimony that's so precious. Now I want to stop real quick right here because in the scripture that we read, it talks about Peter. And Peter was, after that, he became, a really great preacher and healer of the time after Jesus died, and people sought him out. And so I tend to think, well, what does that look like for our generation? And so I think of like Peter as like a T.D. Jakes or Stephen Furtick, that people wanted to be around him. They sought after him. But Peter couldn't go to everybody. So he went to Tabitha's house because her testimony went far. She just died and the people were mourning. And I just imagine that scene, and if anybody has ever been to a funeral, those aren't fun, and you hear these people sobbing and crying, and maybe even screaming like these yells from their belly. And I think of those moments, and that's what I think that happened when Peter walked into this scene. These widows and these poor people were crying, and they literally did this. Again, I don't know what the clothing looked like at the time. But of course it got better. They went up to Peter and they said, look, she made this for me. Look, she made this for me. And there was like a crowd, and the scripture says that they crowded around Peter. He was probably like, oh my gosh, these women, but they were showing Peter, she did this for me. She's gone now. I'm so sad. She did this for me. And that raises a question. What do people say about you? What do they say? She did this for me. He did this for me. Tabitha was the type of person that made it her business to look out for people. Every woman, this is so important, whom God uses, spends years, sometimes spends time, sometimes years in preparation. I know not a lot of people want to hear that, because when God calls us to do something, we want to do it right away, because we think we're ready, right? But sometimes years, you're going to be in that preparation for what God has called you to do. And it's hard because there's a lot of letdown, there's a lot of disappointment, there's a lot of stuff that happens that you're like, God, why did you let me go through that? It's because He's building that persistence and that faithfulness in you. You see, Tabitha might have started sewing like hats and socks and scarves, and then she moved up to the garments. But she served quietly. She served quietly without any accolades. And that's where spiritual growth is when you're serving God. That's when you start growing. It's not always like, how can you feed me? What can you do for me? It's like, when you serve, like these girls, Mia and Candace just got back over from Jamaica, right? It's in those moments that you have those intense growth, right? Because your God is building something in you. That last point is, but praise God, He raised her from the dead. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was Tabitha and somebody raised me from the dead, I'd be like, what? I was in paradise? Why did you bring me back? Right? I would be like pretty perturbed. But that wasn't Tabitha's heart. I know that I would be like, I was like, just like in Jesus. But it says right there, it says, Peter sent them. Oh man, this is so good. I love it when the Holy Spirit teaches them. Peter sent them all out of the room. Then he got down on his knees and he prayed. Turning toward the dead woman, he said, Tabitha, get up. He didn't say, can you please get up? He said, he commanded her. She opened her eyes, and seeing Peter, she sat up. He took her by the hand, helped her to her feet. Then he called for the believers, especially the widows, the people that are forgotten. And he presented her to them alive. This became known all over Joppa, and many people believed in the Lord. That's so good. One thing that popped out of me is that sometimes we're going to have to send people out of the room to do or get a miracle. That's exactly what Peter did, right? It's the same thing. Peter sent them all out of the room. What happens is we a lot of times we want to go to our friends, our parents, our spouses, and God is like, no, you got to send everybody out. Especially the naysayers and the negative people, you got to send them out. You got to send those people out that are bringing you down. Even if it hurts people's feelings. If you want that miracle bad enough, you're going to send them out. And then you got to get down on your knees. You got to pray. You see, he raised her from the dead and then called for the believers. That is so important. A lot of times we get it switched around. We say, come on, let's pray for this. But God said, no. I want to get along with you. I want to do something in your life. And then you call for the believers. Now, we got to get this right. But how are we going to get it right? We got to get into Scripture. And something so important is let us never forget to give thanks to God after our prayer is answered. You see, I think about Tabitha, being brought from the dead. And, it wasn't for her sake because she was in paradise. But after that, at the end of the message, at the end of the passage, it says that many people believed. Many people believed after they saw this miracle. So it came full circle. You see, she was brought back to life so that many people could come to know the Lord. Ladies, God has a plan for each of us according to our gifts and interests. We're not all like God, we don't all got the gift of teaching or prophecy or singing, but we all have a gift. We all have something that we're interested in. This is what I want us to do before we exit. Gotta do a selfie with Sheena. Okay? That is one of her gifts. That's one of her interests. She loves taking selfies. And people want to take a selfie with Sheena. Right? It sounds funny, but that's something that interests her. And people are like, man, I want some more of Sheena. She's going to get her later. But what is something that you are called to do based on your interests and your gifts? As Christians, God just continues to change our heart as we mature and we grow in our faith. Romans 12:5-9 says, so in Christ we, though many, form one body. We are one body. I'm so adamant about this. It doesn't matter what church you go to. I get adamant. I get mad as devil. Because, there's so many churches that are just rivals, and it should not be. We are one body. And that's so good because we're community. We want to reach not just church, we want to reach everybody. So one body, each member belongs to all the others. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. There's so many, like I said, you can just break it up. But if it is serving, then serve. If it's teaching, then teach. If it is encouraged, then give encouragement. If it is giving, then give generously. If it is to lead, do it diligently. If it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully. And that's a great passage. We should be using our gifts to build up the body of Christ. Not to build up any type of church, but I want to say again, it's necessary that you are plugged into a church. You have to have that covering. You have to have that covering. But let me ask you ladies this. Is there anything in your life that you're phoning in? What do you need to bring new energy to? And what I mean by that, we saw Leo's shirt. She needed work, right? But then she was able to make garments. What is something that God is saying, you know what, I want you to continue to do that, but I want you to get better. That might be going back to school. That might be me going to YouTube and watching some videos. I don't know what it is, but I know that God is calling us to bring new energy to something God has called us to do. Tabitha did it again and again. What is that thing that you have that's life-giving? You see, this hero of the church did something so common. She wasn't out there preaching and just preaching brimstone and fire, but she was a full woman, full of good words, a woman who had a heart for service. That's what she knows. That's what she's known for. God equips each of us so that we can serve with the gift that He has called us to. And I know that Tabitha wasn't out there saying, I did this, but she was a humble woman, which explains the reaction of the people. They loved her so much they couldn't bear to die. You guys might be thinking of a lady in your life that's someone that you couldn't bear to die to live without. They had a great deal of faith. They knew that if they just got Peter there, he could heal her. You see, this is so important because it's the ordinary, it's the consistency. We don't have to do this grand thing. It's this consistency. There's power in steady faithfulness. One step at a time. Doing an ordinary thing to live an extraordinary life. Again, what are you known for? What are you supposed to be doing to make your mark? We are all able to make our mark. Tabitha was known for her good works and her acts of love for the poor. She has so much love in the community. And before we close, I want to give us all an index card. And if you need a pen, we'll hand those out to you too. But I want you to write on this a brief note about yourself. This is your time to brag. And in this note, summarize what you would like people to remember about your life and ministry to others. Because we all are called to ministry, whether it's teaching or singing, but we're called to do something. We are all to do something. Complete the sentence with your own words. She is most beloved for the way she blinked. And I believe that people said by the way that she served, she did good work, she was full, she was bursting with good deeds. You are not only called, but you are created to do extraordinary things. But hear me, one day at a time. Amen. One day at a time. So write those prayer requests and remind people go. We're going to get ready to end. We're going to do something really special at the end of the service. But when you're done, we're going to play some music and just sit there. But if you want prayer in any area of your life, if you want just that boldness, you want that faithfulness, you want that consistency in your life, we're going to have Jean and Miss Candace come. And if you want, you can pray with them. I know that they would love to pray with you. But most important, this is the most important thing. If you don't have Jesus in your heart, we do not want you to leave here without accepting Him. He is the one true God. He is the only one that can make you content. He is the one that we can spend eternity with. So I'm going to pray, and then you can keep on writing, and just stick that in your Bible so that you can be reminded of who you are. You might not be there yet, but it's something that you can have a goal to strive to. She is most beloved for the way she played. Let's pray. God, I thank you for this night. God, I thank you for Tabitha. God, I think about how it says in the Word how they're looking down on us. And I can't even imagine wanting to leave your side. But I pray that if she's looking down on us, God, that she is pleased with the message that you gave to me, God, to honor her, God. And I thank you that one day I'll be able to meet Tabitha, God. God, I thank you for each woman that's here. God, I thank you for my dad and for Stephen, God. God, I thank you for everything that was written on these cards, God. God, I pray for every prayer request, even if they don't come up, God, even if these women, they might not want to come up, but you know their heart, God. I'm praying for supernatural healing, God, that only you can do, God. I'm praying for boldness. I'm praying for confidence. I'm praying for trust in you, God, in a way that they never have. God, God, I thank you so much for just entrusting us with Remarkable. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Again, if you want to pray, we're gonna just play for a few minutes, and you can come up and pray. If not, just sit in your seat and just pray to yourself, and then we'll do something else after that. Like when he said that brokenness, man, that spoke to me. That there's been a season of brokenness in my life that I don't know if I'm going to the left or right. But ladies, I encourage you, don't leave without praying and shaking or curious about the situation that you're going through. It means a great deal when you pray with someone. You know, when you share that prayer request with somebody. And even if you don't do it right now, if you want to do it after, that's fine.